Hello everyone and welcome to Karen from tilleycrafts.stampinup.net. Today is the 1st of January 2024, so happy new year to everyone. And we're having a stamp around the UK, and this month's theme is embossing. So I decided to make this card here, a bit of embossing there and a bit of heat embossing there. Love this paper, and I will just show you the papers. This is a brand new suite that is coming in on the 4th of January, but as a demonstrator I was able to get it earlier, and it's called the I'm thinking it's called the Lavender Suite. I can't remember, I can't look in the catalogue at the minute because it's not here, it's over there somewhere. But this is a full suite. You get 2 stamp sets, 2 sets of dies, embellishments and the papers. So we've got painted lavender, and they're the dies that go with them. Beautiful, cuts out everything, plus you've got some standalone bits in there. Then because that's images, then we've got perennial postage with sentiments. I'm going to use a couple of these today, and these are the postage dies that go with it. Really fancy, can't wait to have a go with those. We also have purple fine shimmer gems, stunning, love these. I'm not sure if that's Blackberry Bliss or Berry Burst, but you've got Gorgeous Grape, and then there's Highland Heather under there. I'll get them out after. So like I said, I'm only using 2 stamps out of here today, but we're using the paper and obviously doing some embossing. I'll pop them out the way. So these papers are called the Perennial Lavender Papers, and they've got Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, Fresh Freesia, Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, Lost Lagoon, Orchid Oasis, Pretty Peacock, Shaded Spruce and Starry Sky. Stunning. As you can see, I've cut into them already, but I'll give a quick flick through. So we've got the green one with that design, Gorgeous Grape, and that one, I really like that. I'm thinking this back is crumb cake. This one's gorgeous. Let me just get it out. It's got little butterflies on it, which is always a favourite. That's a good one. And then we've got just the Lost Lagoon and a bit of Shady Spruce, I think, on the back. This one again with the butterflies on it. And this one, love this. And then it's just a full sheet of that. You're going to see some gorgeous cards coming out here, simple cards to show this paper off. And then that one, beautiful. So for this one, I used, which one did I use? I used that one last time, and I'm going to use this one this time. Let's just grab this sheet out, pop my card up there. I'm going to do it slightly different, but similar. Let me just apologise now if you can hear some banging and clattering. The puppy dog is actually a year old now, and he's got a new toy for Christmas, which he's currently chasing about the kitchen. So to start off with, we've got an A4 piece of card that was cut in half, scored in half, and that's our base, and that's in crumb cake. For the inside, I've got a layer of Highland Heather and basic white, so that's going to go in there. And we just need to chop a bit for the outside. Let me just grab this. So the inside layer is the same for this one. So it is, hang on, 3 7/8. 3 7/8 by 5 5/8, and that's the same for the purple inside. I can't get it out, so that's going to be our layer on there. And then the white one is 3 5/8 by 5 3/8, so that's the inside for the white. We don't want a lot of this, but I'm just going to I'm just going to chop a square out, because then I can use the rest of it after, and then we'll decide what the measurements are. Now I know I say decide because I'm doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Right, hang on one moment, let's pop that out the way. So I decided this one I'm going to do landscape. So I'm just deciding, I thought I'd bring a bit of Lost Lagoon in, whether to do it like this or whether I do it like this, but I'm thinking we might stick to that. So what did I say, that way? So I need it that way. So I'm going to cut roughly about, say, 2¼ inches that way. So that will go on there, and then we've got this bit. I'm just going to chop it down so I don't need all of it. And I am going to trim them up, but I found it easier to cut the pieces first, emboss it, and then trim it a bit more, because otherwise when you emboss them it does spread it a little bit. So that's basically what we're doing. So I'm just going to bring my mini trimmer in, my little baby one, and I've got these two. I've got these two that go in the mini machine. You can use them in the big machine as well, but they are specifically for this. So it's a duo pack, and it's called Stripes and Splatters. And I'm thinking, I used stripes last time, so I might use the splatters and just see what that's like. So you just open it up, pop your bit inside, like so. And then this is where I get confused sometimes. Because it's quite a thick one, it's a 3D one, we need plate 4 and plate 1. And then you just make a little sandwich, pop it in and run it through. Hey, that's it. And did I want this for anything else? I don't think I did, so I can get this out of the way, give us a bit more space. Like so. And if we pop this out, oh, look at that, so pretty, love that. And then because we want them to layer up on here, and that's too long, I'm just going to trim it down a bit. So I'm going to trim both of them together, and I'm actually going to do them to 5 3/8. That way they'll give us a border on the card. Pop that over there. So let's pop that one down there, and that one on there. I think I might do it that way around. Yes, I like that. I might just trim a little bit off there. Right, so just pop this one down first with a bit of Tombow. Anyway, I hope you all had a lovely Christmas and ready for this new year. Let's hope it's a good one. Right. So I'm just going to line that up so it gives us a nice border, like so. And then put some Tombow on this. You can use whatever adhesive you want. I like the Tombow for this because it sticks down nicely. And again, just line it up. And this is what I like about the Tombow. It gives you that little bit of wiggle. There we go. Like that. Right, and the next we're going to pop a bit of ribbon on, and I've pulled this one out. This is the Country Floral. It was a duo pack in the annual catalogue, I'd like to say. excuse me. And we're just going to pop a bit across there. Let's cut a bit off there. Just going to straighten that up like so. And the easiest way I found to do this is, let me just put my lid on my glue, and then it doesn't dry out, is to run a bit of tear and tape across the seam, and then we're just going to take it around the back, and the same with this side. Like so, let's put that down. I just find it's easier for my ribbon. Let's put my bolt tool. Oops, there we go. And then all I do then is line it up. There we go, and that's stuck on nicely. Loving that. Right, let's just bring this in. That's going to go on there. My card base is a bit wonky. Let's see if I can straighten that up a little bit. That's better. Stick this down. Quite a simple card, loving the papers and the embossing. And I can't wait to play with the whole suite. And this gives a nice border on here too. Oh, like I was saying, this is a Stamp Around the UK, so please have a look in the description bar below for all the other demonstrators taking part. And you will see some amazing projects that they make. Right, next, while I've got this out, and if I can find what I did with my Highland Heather ink, I did have it out, I promise you, I did have it out, and now it's done a runner. One of these days, I'll have everything to hand and nothing will go astray. It was here 2 seconds ago and it's done one. Is it in here? Never mind. We will go with Gorgeous Grape. It's still nice. It still fits in. Unless I can't look under there. Nope. I'm forever losing stuff and I just don't understand how I've lost it, because it was right here. I'm just using this to see what it stamps like. Yes, that looks nice. So I'm gone for You Mean the World to Me for inside the card. I'm doing this now because I'll end up stamping it the wrong way around if I don't. And on the front we're having a Happy Mother's Day. I know we're nowhere near Mother's Day, however it will sneak up on us. It usually does. Oops. Now I can't pick anything up. Right, so we're just going to adhere this down. Like so. There we go. And that's the inside of our card done. And I've got it the right way around. Right, so the next thing we need is we need a bow and we need our Happy Mother's Day. I'm been naughty, I've not put my stickers on yet because this is the first time I've played with it. So it was a case of get it out and let's quickly play. I just need, just going to take a little piece off here. Oh no, I don't need that. I have actually in here, I've already got a bigger one, so we're going to do a bigger one on this one. Don't look at the inside of my Versamark, it's not usually like that. I had a slight accident with some black. but it does stamp okay. Right. I was going to stamp it down. I forgot the embossing buddy as well, but hopefully we shall be fine. If not, we can do it again. Right, I'm just using a folded up piece of card, bringing in my silver embossing powder, just generously sprinkle it on, and then let's get this, it'll be easier to pick it up. Tap it off. That's lovely, like that. A bit round the edge and a bit there. Bottom hole, that's very good. And then you can just pop that back in your pot. You're supposed to rub your paper with an embossing buddy to stop any extra sprinkles sticking on, but we didn't do that. But here's my embossing buddy, we can do that next time. Got a heat gun here. I'm afraid it might be a little bit noisy, but I'll just hold it off to the side for a minute to let it warm up. Pop them out the way, and then there we go. Hold of this. So just going to heat this up. You're always better letting your tool warm up, because then it doesn't take as long, and then you can start to see it. I love watching it change. Just going to turn it around, and you see how half of it's done and half of it's not. I'm going to do the other side. Love that. Beautiful. Oops. Switch that off. Whoops. There we go. So we've got our Happy Mother's Day. And you see on this one, I've used some cut-offs of the Highland Heather. And in this box here, I've got some all sorts. So we might go lighter on this one. And I've got some vellum. Let's have a look. I've got another piece. Oh, we've got a piece of this actually. This is a bit that embossed and cut off. Might use that. I might cut that in half. Just think it's adds something a little bit different. So roughly in half. I used the dark one on there because I've used the lighter disc, so I think we will use these this time. I'll actually pop that down there, bit of vellum on it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn this over, pop the vellum on. Roughly across the middle, like so. I'm sticking it to this because then I can put it on dimensionals afterwards. And I like using up these. Like so. There we go. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to trim them down. There we go. That's just something a little bit different. And then in my box of tricks, I actually got some of these foam sheets. Can use a bit of that up. That'll fit nicely on there. And I'll secure those down even more. Right, so where do we want it? Do we want it on the line or down the line or up a bit? I think we will go there. Lovely. Look at that. Right, now we just need a bow. Let's see if I can tie one of these on camera. I think I've just knocked my camera as well, so it might be a bit skew-iffy. Oh well, first video of the year. Can only get better from here. So I'm just making a little bow. She says little. Oh, start again, Karen. There we go. I love this ribbon, actually. It's so nice to tie. Just gonna bob that on there with a glue dot. Pick a glue dot up. Yep, it's got it. And we're just going to bang that on there like so. Oh, quite like that as well. The only other thing we need now is some of those gorgeous gems. There we go. How gorgeous are those? And I'm thinking I might go the darker ones this time. There we go. Pop that down there. So that's my Mother's Day card, even though it's January. But this is to show embossing off. So I've got the stripes folder there, the splatters folder, and then I've also done some heat embossing. Obviously just put a little bit in the middle, so happy Mother's Day, you mean the world to me. And there we go, we've got two lovely cards. I hope you've enjoyed that. To let me know which one you like the best. Quite like both of them, can't make my mind up now. But thank you very much for watching me, and like I said, it is a video hop, so if you click on the link below, you'll see all the other demonstrators that are taking part. There'll be some really good projects to watch. I can't wait to see them myself. So thank you very much for joining me, and see you all again soon. Bye.